Welcome back to my Valuable Coins Vault channel. Today we're diving into a seemingly ordinary, the top 8 most valuable Lincoln 1-cent coin that could actually be a hidden treasure worth thousands. From its deep historical roots to rare varieties that captivate collectors worldwide, this humble penny proves that incredible value can be hiding in plain sight. Stay with us as we uncover why this coin is a prized gem in numismatics, how to spot valuable details, and what makes collectors chase it with passion. You won't want to miss this. Let's get started. First up, in the 1963, Lincoln 1-cent stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece within American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts who are drawn to coins that combine everyday history with extraordinary potential. Often discussed alongside bicentennial-era collecting themes because of its place in mid-20th century U.S. coinage, this penny has earned a reputation as a prized treasure when exceptional varieties or errors are involved. Even in very dirty, well-circulated condition, a genuine 1963 Lincoln cent with rare characteristics can ignite intense interest among collectors, driven by its historical roots, iconic design, and surprising market demand. Minted in 1963 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the prominent D Mint mark, this Lincoln 1-cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial Cent series introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Produced during a period of profound cultural change in the United States, the coin reflects an era marked by the civil rights movement and growing national transformation. While not a commemorative bicentennial issue itself, the 1963 cent is often viewed as a tangible connection to the decades leading into America's bicentennial celebrations, anchoring it firmly within a historically rich chapter of U.S. coinage. The obverse of the 1963 Lincoln cent features Victor David Brenner's timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, framed by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1963. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, complete with the subtle depiction of Lincoln seated within, a design detail that continues to fascinate collectors. Struck in a copper-based alloy, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams. In high-grade examples, the sharpness of the memorial steps and Lincoln's facial details elevates its visual appeal, while specific die varieties add an extra layer of desirability. On the surface, the 1963 cent was produced in large numbers, but true rarity emerges through condition and variety. Coins exhibiting scarce errors, such as doubled die obverse, repunched mint marks, or off-metal strikes, are exceptionally difficult to locate. Finding such a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is a major challenge, yet even examples in very dirty or heavily toned states can command attention if the underlying variety is authentic. Scarcity, combined with the difficulty of identifying these errors beneath decades of grime, fuels collector demand and elevates the coin beyond its humble face value. Market value for a 1963 Lincoln 1-cent varies dramatically based on rarity and certification. While ordinary circulated examples remain modestly priced, rare error varieties, especially those authenticated by leading grading services, have realized impressive results. In today's market, a genuine high-grade or rare variety 1963 cent can plausibly sell in the $1,000 to $8,000 range, depending on the specific error, eye appeal, and overall scarcity. Auction records and private sales consistently show steady appreciation for standout examples, reflecting both historical importance and collector enthusiasm. What truly sets the 1963 Lincoln cent apart is its broad appeal across different levels of numismatists. Beginners are drawn to its familiar design and affordability, while advanced collectors pursue elusive varieties that transform a common coin into a showpiece. The thrill of discovering a valuable error hidden beneath dirt and where adds an element of treasure hunting that captivates enthusiasts worldwide. This blend of accessibility and potential rarity ensures the coin's enduring popularity within the hobby. The 1963 Lincoln 1-cent should prioritize authentication and careful inspection. Focus on certified examples when possible, especially for high-value error varieties. Examine details such as doubling in lettering, anomalies around the mint mark, and unusual planchet characteristics. Proper storage in inert holders, minimal handling, and sourcing coins from reputable dealers or established auctions are essential practices. Engaging with collector communities and numismatic forums can also provide valuable insights into emerging market trends and newly discovered varieties. That the 1963 D. Lincoln 1 cent also symbolizes the enduring charm of American small-denomination coinage, where even the most familiar pieces can hide extraordinary stories. Collectors are often captivated by the idea that a coin once exchanged for everyday goods can later emerge as a valuable artifact of history. This transformation, from pocket change to prized collectible, adds emotional depth to the 1963 D cent, especially when rare die varieties or striking anomalies are discovered beneath layers of dirt and age. It reinforces the belief that numismatics is not merely about wealth, but about uncovering narratives preserved in copper. Another compelling aspect of this coin is the detective work involved in identifying valuable examples. Advanced collectors frequently emphasize the importance of magnification, lighting, and patience when examining a 1963 D cent. Subtle doubled lettering, slight misalignments, or unusual surface textures can dramatically change a coin's classification and worth. In very dirty condition, these traits may be obscured, making professional conservation or grading crucial. Once authenticated, such coins often gain renewed life in the marketplace, with collectors appreciating both their rarity and the journey required to reveal their true nature. From an investment perspective, the 1963 D. Lincoln 1 cent occupies an intriguing middle ground between classic key-date coins and modern era specialist pieces. Its value growth tends to be steady rather than speculative, supported by consistent collector interest and the timeless popularity of the Lincoln cent series. Coins with verified errors or exceptional eye appeal continue to attract competitive bidding, especially as high-quality examples become harder to locate. This stability makes the coin appealing not only to hobbyists, but also to those who view numismatics as a long-term store of value tied to American heritage. The enduring fascination with the 1963 D. Lincoln 1 cent lies in its ability to connect generations of collectors through a shared appreciation of history, craftsmanship, and discovery. Whether showcased in a carefully curated collection or studied as a standalone rarity, it represents the spirit of American coin collecting, where history is held in the palm of one's hand. As interest in classic U.S. cents remains strong, this coin's legacy as a captivating, sought-after treasure is likely to endure, continuing to inspire collectors and enthusiasts for decades to come. The 1963 D. Lincoln 1 cent represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts. Whether admired as a tangible connection to America's mid-century past or pursued as a high-potential investment through rare varieties, this coin holds lasting value. Its ability to transform from an ordinary, very dirty penny into a prized treasure underscores why it remains such a rewarding pursuit for collectors, reinforcing its status as a standout collectible in the world of United States coinage. Next up in the 1973 D. Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark occupies a fascinating place as a captivating and highly sought-after piece from the early 1970s era of U.S. coinage. While often overlooked in everyday change, this coin becomes a true prized treasure when rare varieties or exceptional characteristics are involved, drawing intense attention from advanced numismatists. Even examples found today in very dirty or neglected condition can spark excitement, because beneath decades of grime may lie a valuable error or scarce die variety. This sense of discovery, combined with strong collector demand for standout Lincoln cents, gives the 1973 DA reputation as a sleeper coin capable of surprising value and renewed market interest. The 1973 D. Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint during a period of major economic and cultural change in the United States. Produced only a few years before the nation's bicentennial celebrations, it represents the final stretch of pre-bicentennial circulating coinage, linking it symbolically to a time of reflection on American history and identity. As part of the long-running Lincoln cent series first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the coin continues a legacy deeply embedded in American daily life. Each 1973 D cent serves as a tangible connection to the past, reflecting the era's minting technology, rising production demands, and the enduring popularity of Lincoln's image in U.S. coinage. The 1973 D. Lincoln cent carries the familiar yet iconic design by Victor D. Brenner. The obverse features Lincoln's dignified portrait facing right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the date 1973, with the small but crucial D mint mark tucked beneath the date. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, with fine architectural lines that, when sharply struck, showcase impressive detail. Composed primarily of copper, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams. In high-grade examples, the warm reddish luster and crisp design elements elevate its visual appeal, while certain die markers and strike characteristics distinguish premium pieces from ordinary circulation finds. On the surface, the 1973 D. Lincoln cent had a large mintage, but true rarity emerges through specific varieties, die errors, and condition scarcity. Collectors particularly seek doubled die varieties, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies that escaped quality control. Condition plays a decisive role. While a very dirty coin may appear common, cleaning residue, oxidation, or encrusted grime can sometimes conceal valuable features. Conversely, pristine uncirculated or near-mint examples are increasingly difficult to locate due to decades of circulation. This contrast between apparent abundance and true scarcity fuels collector fascination and drives competition for the finest known specimens. In today's numismatic market, the value of a 1973 D. Lincoln cent varies dramatically based on variety, authenticity, and grade. A typical circulated example, especially in dirty condition, holds modest value until properly examined. However, rare error or variety coins authenticated by professional grading services can command impressive prices. High-grade or certified examples with notable errors have realized prices ranging from $1,000 to as much as $8,000, depending on appeal, rarity, and demand at auction. Strong interest in Lincoln cent varieties and steady appreciation for standout examples continue to support these values, making exceptional 1973 D cents an intriguing target for serious collectors. The enduring appeal of the 1973 D. Lincoln cent lies in its blend of familiarity and hidden potential. Collectors are drawn to the thrill of discovering a valuable coin where others see only pocket change, especially when dealing with pieces recovered in dirty or unattractive condition. The coin's place within the broader Lincoln cent narrative, combined with its proximity to the bicentennial era, adds emotional and historical resonance. For specialists, the challenge of attributing varieties and assembling top-quality sets transforms the 1973 D into a coin that captivates enthusiasts and rewards patience and knowledge that the 1973 D. Lincoln 1 cent gains additional historical depth when viewed through the lens of early 1970s America. This period was marked by economic uncertainty, inflationary pressures, and changes in metal usage that would soon reshape U.S. coinage. As copper prices fluctuated, the cent's traditional composition became increasingly scrutinized, making the 1973 D part of the final generation of classic copper Lincoln cents before later adjustments. Holding this coin today offers collectors a tangible reminder of a transitional era, when everyday currency quietly reflected broader national challenges and evolving mint policies, further strengthening its role as a meaningful artifact of American history. Varieties, errors, and hidden discoveries. What truly elevates the 1973 D. Lincoln cent in collector circles is the possibility of uncovering elusive varieties and dramatic mint errors. Doubled dies, die cracks, misaligned strikes, and subtle design anomalies can transform an otherwise ordinary-looking coin into a highly desirable rarity. Many of these pieces first surface in unattractive or dirty condition, overlooked for decades before careful inspection reveals their true significance. This potential for discovery fuels constant interest among roll hunters and seasoned numismatists alike, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a sleeper issue where patience, knowledge, and attention to detail can lead to remarkable finds. Long-term investment perspective. From an investment standpoint, premium examples of the 1973 D. Lincoln cent demonstrate steady long-term appeal rather than short-lived speculation. Coins with confirmed errors, exceptional eye appeal, or top-tier grades have shown resilience during market fluctuations, supported by the enduring popularity of the Lincoln cent series. As more collectors seek high-quality copper cents and registry set competition intensifies, demand for superior specimens continues to rise. This sustained interest positions stand out 1973. D cents as not only historical keepsakes, but also strategic additions to diversified numismatic portfolios, particularly for collectors focused on quality over quantity. The 1973 D. Lincoln 1 cent endures because it embodies the spirit of American numismatics, accessible, historical, and full of hidden potential. Its widespread circulation contrasts sharply with the scarcity of elite examples, creating a dynamic that continually draws new enthusiasts into the hobby. Whether admired for its classic design, studied for its varieties, or pursued as a long-term collectible, the coin maintains a powerful emotional pull. This lasting legacy ensures that the 1973 D. Lincoln cent will continue to captivate enthusiasts, stand as a prized treasure, and remain a compelling link between everyday commerce and the rich story of U.S. coinage. For those pursuing the 1973 D. Lincoln cent, experts recommend prioritizing certified examples or having potentially valuable coins professionally evaluated before any cleaning or alteration. Collectors should inspect coins carefully for doubled lettering, unusual mint marks, and strike anomalies using magnification and reference guides. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted collector communities helps reduce risk and ensures authenticity. Proper storage in non-PVC holders, minimal handling, and controlled environments are essential to preserve condition and long-term value, especially for copper-based coins susceptible to environmental damage. The 1973 D. Lincoln 1 cent stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and rarity, offering collectors far more than its humble face value suggests. Whether encountered as a grimy circulation survivor or a dazzling certified rarity, it remains a prized collectible with meaningful investment potential. Its connection to America's evolving coinage story, coupled with the excitement of rare varieties and strong market demand, ensures lasting appeal. For numismatists worldwide, the pursuit of an exceptional 1973 D. Lincoln cent is both a rewarding challenge and a celebration of America's enduring numismatic heritage. Next up in the United States, Lincoln 1 cent, dated 1964, D. Even when encountered in a very dirty, circulation-worn condition, stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after prize within the world of numismatics. This coin captivates enthusiasts not merely because of its humble denomination, but because of the extraordinary stories, rare varieties, and surprising market demand that surround it. For collectors, the 1964 D. Lincoln cent represents a prized treasure, an object that transforms everyday pocket change into a symbol of history, endurance, and potential value. Its appeal lies in the thrilling possibility that beneath layers of grime and age may rest a coin of remarkable worth, eagerly pursued by seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. Minted in 1964 at the Denver Mint, identified by its bold D mint mark, this Lincoln cent was produced during a period of immense cultural and economic transition in the United States. The nation was experiencing rapid social change, technological advancement, and a renewed appreciation for American heritage. As part of the long-running Lincoln cent series introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the 1964 D issue served as a tangible connection to the past, linking everyday commerce with national identity. Though often associated by collectors with celebratory eras of American coinage, this coin symbolizes continuity and resilience, having passed through countless hands during a defining decade in U.S. history. The design of the 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent remains instantly recognizable and deeply iconic. The obverse features Victor David Brenner's dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, accompanied by the motto, "In God We Trust," with liberty and the date clearly displayed. On the reverse, the classic Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, framed by United States of America and 1 cent. Struck in a bronze alloy of copper, tin, and zinc, the coin measures approximately 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. Even when heavily soiled or darkened by decades of circulation, the sharpness of the design and the presence of the Denver Mint mark continue to draw attention, especially among collectors hunting for scarce varieties. At first glance, a dirty 1964 D. Lincoln cent may appear ordinary, yet rarity often hides in plain sight. Certain examples are highly prized due to die varieties, double die characteristics, repunched mint marks, or off-metal errors, which dramatically elevate their desirability. While millions were struck, surviving examples in exceptional condition, or those featuring subtle minting anomalies, are far scarcer than mintage figures suggest. The challenge of locating a coin that retains strong details despite surface grime adds to the excitement. Collectors understand that condition plays a critical role, and even heavily circulated coins can command attention if they possess the right combination of rarity and eye-catching features. The market value of a standout 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent can be surprisingly strong, even when the coin appears very dirty. In standard circulated grades, value remains modest, but coins exhibiting rare varieties or error traits can achieve impressive results at auction. High-grade or professionally certified examples have been known to command prices ranging from $1,000 to as much as $8,000, depending on rarity, eye appeal, and demand. Historical importance, the enduring popularity of the Lincoln series, and the thrill of discovery all contribute to steady appreciation trends, making this coin far more than a simple cent in the eyes of collectors. What truly elevates the 1964 D. Lincoln cent is its powerful appeal to collectors across all experience levels. For beginners, it offers an accessible entry point into error and variety hunting. For advanced numismatists, it represents a challenging pursuit, finding the right specimen among countless ordinary examples. The idea that a heavily circulated dirt-covered coin could be a hidden gem fuels excitement and keeps demand strong. This enduring fascination ensures that the coin remains a topic of discussion, research, and competition within collector communities worldwide. Collectors seeking this prized treasure should prioritize careful inspection, even of coins in poor or dirty condition. Look closely for signs of doubling, unusual textures, or irregular mint marks, and consider professional grading services to authenticate potential varieties. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions helps minimize risk, while proper storage in protective holders preserves remaining detail and prevents further damage. Avoid excessive cleaning, as this can significantly reduce value. Engaging with numismatic forums and collector networks can also provide valuable insights into current trends and newly discovered varieties. The 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and rarity, an unassuming coin that continues to captivate enthusiasts and reward careful study. Whether discovered in a very dirty condition or preserved in near-mint state, its potential value and historical resonance secure its status as a prized collectible. For those passionate about American coinage, this cent offers more than monetary worth. It provides a tangible connection to the past and a thrilling opportunity for discovery. As interest in classic U.S. coins continues to grow, the 1964 D. Lincoln cent remains a rewarding and enduring addition to collections around the world. Beyond its measurable market value, the 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent holds a powerful emotional and symbolic resonance that deepens its allure among numismatists. Each surviving coin represents decades of circulation, economic change, and everyday American life, quietly witnessing history as it passed from hand to hand. Even in a very dirty condition, the coin tells a story of endurance, of copper alloy weathering time while preserving the familiar likeness of Abraham Lincoln. This sense of narrative transforms the coin into more than a collectible. It becomes a historical artifact that captivates enthusiasts who value the human stories embedded within worn surfaces and softened details. Another factor that amplifies the appeal of the 1964 D. cent is the ongoing fascination with undiscovered or overlooked varieties. Many collectors are drawn to the thrill of attribution, carefully examining coins for subtle doubled dies, die cracks, or unusual strike characteristics that may have gone unnoticed for decades. In this context, a grimy or heavily circulated example can be especially intriguing, as surface dirt may conceal valuable diagnostics waiting to be revealed under professional examination. This constant possibility of discovery fuels demand and ensures that interest in the coin remains strong, even generations after its minting. That the 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent benefits from the enduring popularity of the Lincoln cent series as a whole. Lincoln cents are among the most widely collected U.S. coins, creating a broad and stable market that supports long-term value growth. Rare varieties from familiar dates often outperform expectations because collectors feel a personal connection to them. As auction records and private sales continue to highlight exceptional examples, confidence in the coin's ability to retain and increase value remains firm. This steady appreciation reinforces its reputation as both a historically meaningful keepsake and a strategic collectible asset. The legacy of the 1964 D. Lincoln 1 cent lies in its unique ability to unite accessibility with potential prestige. It reminds collectors that remarkable treasures do not always appear in pristine condition, and that true numismatic value often lies beneath the surface. Whether admired for its artistry, studied for its varieties, or pursued for its market potential, this coin continues to inspire curiosity and enthusiasm. As a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of enduring American coinage, it stands proudly among the most compelling Lincoln cents, rewarding those who take the time to look closely and appreciate its lasting significance. Next up in the 1972, the United States Lincoln 1 cent stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in modern American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its layered story, subtle complexities, and enduring appeal. Often discussed alongside other historically meaningful Lincoln cents, this coin has earned a reputation as a prized treasure among collectors who appreciate both history and hidden value. Even when encountered in a very dirty or heavily circulated condition, the 1972 D. Lincoln cent sparks curiosity because it represents a year rich in variety potential and collector interest. Its strong market demand stems from the belief that beneath worn surfaces may lie a coin of notable importance, making it an irresistible target for collectors who thrive on discovery and long-term value. Minted in 1972 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the bold D Mint mark, this Lincoln 1 cent emerged during a period of economic transition and cultural change in the United States. The early 1970s marked a time when Americans were increasingly aware of inflation, rising metal values, and the importance of preserving tangible assets. Within the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, this issue represents a tangible connection to the past, linking everyday commerce with the legacy of one of the nation's most revered leaders. Though not officially a commemorative issue, the 1972 D cent reflects the continuity of American ideals and the enduring symbolism of Lincoln's portrait in the modern era. The design of the 1972 D. Lincoln 1 cent remains iconic and instantly recognizable. The obverse features Victor D. Brenner's classic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, framed by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1972. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial dominates the field, with its architectural precision symbolizing stability and national pride, while United States of America and E Pluribus Unum complete the design. Struck primarily in a copper-based alloy, the coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs approximately 3.11 grams. Collectors are particularly attentive to the crispness of the lettering and memorial details, which become especially striking in high-grade or uncirculated examples, even though many surviving pieces are now found darkened or dirty from decades of circulation. At first glance, the 1972 D. Lincoln cent may seem common due to its large original mintage, yet true rarity emerges when condition and varieties are considered. While heavily circulated and dirty examples are plentiful, pristine or near-mint specimens are surprisingly elusive. Additionally, collectors remain alert for subtle dye varieties and striking anomalies that elevate certain coins far above face value. The challenge of locating a sharply struck, problem-free example, especially one certified in uncirculated condition, drives intense collector demand. This contrast between common circulation finds and scarce high-grade survivors is what makes the 1972 D cent such a compelling pursuit. In today's numismatic marketplace, the value of a 1972 D. Lincoln 1 cent varies dramatically based on condition, eye appeal, and the presence of desirable varieties. While very dirty or heavily worn examples may trade for modest premiums, coins preserved in excellent or uncirculated condition can command impressive prices. Certified high-grade specimens and rare varieties have been known to achieve market values ranging from approximately $1,000 to as high as $8,000, depending on rarity, grading, and buyer demand. Auction results and private sales consistently demonstrate steady appreciation for top-tier examples, fueled by their historical importance and visual appeal within the Lincoln cent series. The enduring appeal of the 1972 D. Lincoln cent lies in its accessibility, combined with the thrill of potential discovery. Collectors are drawn to the idea that even an unattractive, dirty coin could be hiding significant value beneath surface grime. This sense of possibility makes the coin especially popular among roll hunters, long-term investors, and seasoned numismatists alike. Its connection to the broader Lincoln cent narrative further enhances its desirability, positioning it as both a historical artifact and a rewarding collectible that bridges everyday history with high-end numismatics. For collectors pursuing the 1972 D Lincoln 1 cent, prioritizing quality is essential. High-grade or professionally certified coins should always take precedence, particularly those authenticated by reputable grading services. Careful inspection for known varieties, sharp details, and original surfaces can make a substantial difference in long-term value. Proper storage in protective holders, minimal handling, and avoidance of harsh cleaning are crucial, as cleaning can permanently reduce collector appeal. Engaging with collector communities, auction catalogs, and trusted dealers provides valuable insights into market trends and helps collectors make informed decisions that the 1972 D Lincoln 1 cent represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Whether encountered in a very dirty condition or preserved in pristine brilliance, this coin serves as a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of enduring American heritage. Its strong market performance, collector appeal, and potential for significant value firmly establish it as a prized treasure within the Lincoln cent series. For numismatists seeking both historical depth and investment potential, the 1972 D Lincoln 1 cent remains a rewarding and inspiring addition to any serious collection that the 1972 D Lincoln 1 cent carries a powerful narrative value that resonates deeply with numismatic enthusiasts. Each surviving coin tells a quiet story of everyday American life in the early 1970s, passing through countless hands during a period of social change, economic uncertainty, and shifting national identity. Even in very dirty condition, the coin embodies decades of circulation history, making it a miniature time capsule of American commerce. Collectors often find this aspect especially captivating, as the coin's worn surfaces contrast sharply with its potential hidden worth, reinforcing the idea that historical significance and financial value can coexist within even the humblest-looking artifacts. The 1972 D Lincoln 1 cent has steadily gained recognition as a sleeper collectible within the broader Lincoln cent series. As more collectors focus on condition rarity and certified examples, the population of high-grade coins continues to shrink, further strengthening demand. This growing awareness has led to increased competition at auctions, where exceptional specimens routinely outperform expectations. The coin's upward trajectory reflects broader numismatic trends in which classic designs, copper-based issues, and historically resonant pieces are increasingly viewed as stable long-term holdings rather than short-term novelties. The educational appeal of the 1972 D Lincoln cent also adds to its desirability, particularly for new collectors entering the hobby. It serves as an excellent study piece for understanding grading standards, surface preservation, and the dramatic impact of condition on value. Comparing a heavily circulated dirty example with a sharply struck uncirculated coin vividly illustrates why collectors place such emphasis on detail, luster, and originality. This hands-on learning experience enhances the coin's role not only as a collectible, but also as a teaching tool that deepens appreciation for the art and science of numismatics. The 1972 D United States Lincoln 1 cent endures as more than just a small copper coin. It stands as a symbol of continuity, resilience, and discovery within American coinage. Its ability to captivate enthusiasts across generations speaks to the timeless appeal of the Lincoln cent design and the excitement of uncovering value where it is least expected. As interest in classic U.S. coinage continues to grow, this issue remains firmly positioned as a prized treasure, offering collectors a rare combination of historical depth, aesthetic charm, and meaningful investment potential that is likely to endure for decades to come.